Okay, hi everyone. So we're going to be doing a glutes only workout. So the entire class is going to be focused on your glutes. It's going to be quick. I'm aiming for around the 15-minute mark, so this is a perfect little add-on, or it can be a standalone workout. You don't need any equipment. Take breaks when you need to. Remember to rock your pelvis under if your low back's starting to get bothered at all, and I'll remind you of that, of course. We're going to lie down on our backs. So we're just going to start right away into our pelvic tilt. So finding that little bit of a neutral spine. So wherever your pelvis just generally wants to be settled, we're going to take a nice deep breath in, breathing into your belly, and then breathe out, finding that little pelvic tilt. So pressing the low back into the floor. Right from here, make sure that your legs or your feet are sit bone distance apart. You're going to start to scoop your pelvis under. As your pelvis rocks under, you're going to start to squeeze your glutes as you start to roll up to find your hip bridge. So once you're at the top for now, like I know you're a little bit cold, we're just getting warmed up, but once we're at the top, I want you to think about this position. So what we're not trying to do is push and open our rib cage. We're trying to find this long position where our ribs are actually staying closed and the work is all happening in the glutes to lift us higher. And we've got more of a rotation in our pelvis versus a lift through our low back. So I'm hoping that that's coming clear on the camera. Go ahead and soften through your sternum, roll back down. Inhale here, exhale, scoop the pelvis under, rolling up. Finding that top, tucking that tailbone under, and then rolling back down. Inhale here, exhale, scoop, rolling all the way up. We're gonna hold at the top. So relaxing through those shoulders, relaxing your neck, put the work into your glutes, into your bum muscles, and just lift one heel up and then lower it back down. And then switch, opposite heel, and then lower back down. So you're just gonna keep switching sides. Now, what you're trying to do is keep your pelvis as stable as possible. So you're not letting that pelvis rock as you lift a heel up. You're thinking about rotating the pelvis under every time you lift the heel. And trust me, you will feel this pretty much right away, turning on those glute muscles. Opposite heel, opposite heel. I'm just gonna slide my feet towards me just a little bit because they slid away, but keep that moving. Heel lifts and down, heel lifts and down. So I'm gonna keep moving through this. You take breaks whenever you need to, especially if you're starting to feel anything into the low back. Lower your pelvis, rock it under, but keep this going. So I'm gonna lift my foot up, but if you're fine staying with the heel lift, stay there. This is just the progression. So we're going lift and lower back down. Keep rocking the pelvis under, lift and lower back down. So it's the same thing here. We're not allowing our hip to drop or to lift up higher as that knee comes up. We're just keeping that rotation happening through the pelvis. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Stay with me if you can, and lower, rotate under, lift and lower. Two more like this, and lower, lift and lower, and then reach your arms up overhead. Pull your hips towards your heels and roll your spine back down. Just stretch your legs out for a second, wiggle them, bend them back in. Hands can come by your side. Deep breath in. Exhale, rotate under, lift up and hold. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead and lift my left leg into tabletop, rotate that pelvis under. So all we're gonna do is just lower your hips a little bit and then lift them back up. Keep that rotation feeling. Lower, lift, lower a little bit. So we're never touching all the way down. Lower, lift. We've got 4. Relaxing your jaw. 3, 2, I'm already regretting this. 1, lift up and hold. Stretch that leg up, flexing the foot, lower down. Now with that leg down, actually press that left leg all the way to the floor. Rotate the pelvis under. Keep both glutes really active and then point the toe, lift it back up. Flex lower down, press it into the floor, lift up. Flex lower, push, point, push up. 2 more. Lift up. 1 more. Lower, point, lift up, hold. Taking little pulses going up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, my bum's burning too. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Reach your arms up overhead. Pull your hips towards your heels and roll your spine down. Shake it out for a minute. Bend your knees back in. Rotate the pelvis under. Rolling all the way up. Good. Go ahead and lift the right leg to tabletop. Find that rotation under of the pelvis. Lowering down. Squeeze and lift back up. Lower. Lower. Relax those shoulders. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lifting that leg up, flexing the foot, pressing it all the way down. Really push it into the ground. Rotate the pelvis under, feel the glutes, point the foot. Flex lower, push it down, lift. Flex lower, point lift, flex lower, point lift. 2 more. Point lift. 1 more. Holding there. Little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, reaching the arms all the way up. Pull your hips to your heels and roll back down. Butterfly your legs open. So we're going to be doing a roll up from this position. So you might want to bring your feet a little bit closer towards your bum. And yes, your feet are going to be in this kind of funky position because you're going to be pressing the outsides of your feet against the floor. So you're not going to get very high, but we're going to go for it. So from here, you're in a nice little arch position. Exhale, scoop the pelvis under, start to roll through your spine, squeeze your bum, and you lift your hips up as high as they'll go. Squeeze, 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 and then roll your spine back down. Inhale, exhale, scoop, rolling up. Inhale, exhale, rolling back down. So we should start to feel the outsides of our glutes working. Inhale, exhale, rolling up, and rolling back down. Exhale, rolling up, and rolling back down. 1 more. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Now hold at the top. From here, try to scoop your pelvis under a little bit more, and we're taking little pulses going up, up. Now think about opening your knees as you lift. Lift, lift, whew, up, up. Keep going for 8. Open those knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and then roll your spine back down. Straighten those legs out, reaching your arms back, and then inhale, exhale, go for 1 roll up, all the way up to the top, and then reaching forward towards your feet. All right, we're going to be coming onto our side. So we're going to be in a little side plank, modified side plank position. So hips are stacked. You've got your elbow and your hip in the same line. You want to think about trying to keep your ribs and your hips all moving towards each other, but lengthen through your torso. Press that forearm down and lift yourself up and away from the floor. So we're just going to take that top leg into a clamshell, just 8 times. Again, thinking about squeezing your bum cheeks, and think about squeezing both bum cheeks at the same time. We're going to go for 4, and down. Keep the hips stacked for 3, and down. Keep lengthening your spine, and down. 1 more like that, and down. Now from here, press both knees down, or both knees out, I should say, and lower down. Open, and lower. Open, and lower. Open, and lower. For 4, for 3, lower, for 2, lower. 1 more, hold at the top, take that top leg and open, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4, lift up a little higher, 3, 2, 1, lift up. Now just bring that knee down and then just a little dip down, lift up. Dip down, squeeze your bum to lift. Dip down, dip down, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one, lower it all the way down, take that top leg, lengthen it out, lengthen your whole body as much as you can, tap the foot down, lift it up, down, down, down. So again, we're not moving from our pelvis, it's just the leg, so you really feel the side of your bum working. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking at the floor if you need to for your neck. 3, 2, last one. Bringing it in, coming onto your your hands and knees, I should say. That same leg that was just working is going to reach back behind you. Shoulders are over top of your wrists. Hips are lined up with the floor. Tuck your tailbone under. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze that leg to lift. Tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift, hold. Cross it over, tap it over to the corner of the room, lift it up, tap it out to the side. Lift it up. Crossing over and open. Crossing over and open. Crossing over and open. We've got 4. Lift, really squeezing your bum. 3. Tap. 2. And tap. 1 more. And tap, lifting it up. Bend the knee in, stepping it forward. Coming into a kneeling position. So squaring your hips off. Tuck the back toes under. Bring that foot underneath you because we're going to step onto it. Tuck the pelvis under, and then you're going to push through that front foot to lift up. Now from here, pitch your body forward a little bit. Bend back down. So you're hinging over that knee. Press it straight up and back down. So really thinking about using that front bum cheek, pressing it up and back down. Keep this going for 8, 7, squeeze your bum to lift yourself up, 6, 5, 4, squeeze 3, squeeze 2, squeeze 1, pausing at the bottom, little pulses going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that back knee, place your hands down, swing that leg back, on all fours again, bend the knee, squeeze your bum, press back, bend, 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 for 4, 3, 2, 1 more, bend, press, bring it in, turn it around, over to the opposite side. So we've got our elbow and our hip in the same line. You're going to lift up through your rib cage, stacking your hips, taking that top knee, opening up for 8, 7, 6, 5, really stack the pelvis, 4, 3, 2, 1, lifting everything up for 8, 7. Think about that bottom hip. I know it's fatigued, but keep it working. Good for 4, for 3, for 2, holding it up there for 1, down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little dips down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lifting it up, placing the hips down, reaching that top leg nice and long. Reset if you need to. Tailbones tucked under, lifting up. So just keeping the hips stacked. Thinking about lifting the rib cage. Everything's moving from the top of the hip. Up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto all fours. Shoulders are over top of your wrists. Hips and knees are in alignment. That leg that was just working, so it's my right leg, is right back behind you. Find that little pelvic tilt. Squeeze and lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep tucking that pelvis under. Holding for 1, crossing it over, and lift. Tapping it out, and lift. Over, and out. Over, and out. Good, crossing it over, and out. We've got 4. Nice long spine for 3. It's a glute focus, but we have the rest of our body to think about too. Last one. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Bring that knee forward. Find your kneeling lunge position. Squaring your hips off, tucking the back toes under, finding that little pelvic tilt, pressing, I'm going to pull my foot back a little bit, pressing into that front foot and lifting straight up. Now pitch your body forward, and you're going all the way down. Push to lift up. Down, lift. So really thinking about that glute. Squeezing your bum to lift you up. Down, squeeze to lift up. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Halfway down and hold, and little pulses. Audible breath is really helpful to clear that carbon dioxide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it all the way down, taking that foot right back behind you. Bend your knee, flex the foot, squeeze it back. Bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze, bend, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Press back, bend it in. Knees are underneath you, tuck your tailbone. Hover those hips up. Now just one leg at a time, lifting up and down. Lift and down. Lift, squeezing your bum, keep that tailbone tucked. Down, keep going for 8. 7, only hovering those legs off. 6, 5, pelvis is staying stable. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Press it down, send your hips up. Woo! All right, good work, everyone. Pedaling those feet out, maybe letting your hips shift. I am feeling my glutes. Hopefully you are too. My plan for 15 minutes has now turned into 20, so I'm going to stop it here. Great work, everyone. See you next time.